Welcome, I'm Bev Adams. I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. I'd like to show you this gorgeous gift bag. It's made with the detailed floral thinlits, a 6x12 piece of designer series paper from the Floral Boutique designer series paper stack, a piece of Night of Navy 2.5 by 3 3/4, some of the Floral Boutique designer series washi tape, some metal rimmed pearls, the gift bag punch board. I absolutely fell in love with this whole suite. I love the white and Night of Navy designer series paper. This paper has a lighter print on one side and a darker print on the other, and either of these would be great for this project. I'll use this one for my sample today. In a recent video, I shared my gift bag punch board cheat sheet, and since this designer series paper has a direction, I want to make sure that the bottom is at the top of my punch board. My first direction is to put the edge of the paper at the start line, punch and score the horizontal and the vertical, either small, medium, or large. This is a large bag, so I'm going down that track. So that's the bag front. I need to slide that score line to the pointer and do the side of the bag. So I need to punch and score. For the side, I want to score the horizontal, the triangle, the side, and side 2. Now, if you do not want this to bend like this, like a typical bag, you just would score the side 2 and not the triangle part. Step 3 is to move this score to the pointer, punch, and score the horizontal and the vertical. So we're doing the large side bag. And then slide that score line to the pointer, punch, oops, and score the horizontal. Every time you're going to punch and score the horizontal. This is the side, so we're going to do the triangle. And the side, and side 2. And then we're going to slide this down to the pointer and just punch. And that gives us the bottom of the bag, and we're ready to crease. And then we just need to trim here, and I usually trim at a little bit of an angle. I'm going to put the washi tape on at this point. I think I'll use this striped washi tape. This time I'm going to put some ribbon in to punch the holes. I need to turn the gift bag punch board around. This time I can actually see the diagram while I'm punching the holes. So basically you want to turn it around so that your tab is on the right side like in your diagram, and you're going to be punching the sides and also opposite these punches. So I'm going to line up the side of the bag and punch, line up this punch and the score line, line up this punch and the score line, line up this punch and the score line, and then that last punch and score line. So I'm ready for adhering. I want to put fast fuse or tear and tape right at that crease on the tab. And adhere that. This crease will be my back. I want to put some adhesive on the tabs. And on the front panel. So I've got my back, so this is the front. And line this up as square as you can make it. And then you want to make sure and press. I usually use a bone folder. Press. And there's my bag. There are probably a dozen ways to put the ribbon on. In this case, I'm using our 5/8 inch organza ribbon. I have two 10-inch pieces. And I'm going to slip one of them on the same side of the holes for this one. And you want to have your ribbon so it's straight. And I'm using some of my fast fuse. And I want it taped both on the paper and also on the ribbon. Make sure this one is also facing the same direction. And putting adhesive. Again, so it's on both the paper and the ribbon. And that gives a really nice, neat, tidy look to my bag. And the same on this side. And now I want to decorate the front. For that decoration, I'm going to use the detailed floral thinlits, but I want to show you how versatile this thinlit set. If you look on page 76, they have a card that's folded in and as a gatefold. They have a card with a single piece, white on white. This is the inspiration for this project, and I want to show you how these work. That gatefold card is a long piece using either the magnetic platform or the new standard platform with a thin die adapter. And of course the precision base plate needs to be turned over with the black side up, and they've run this through the Big Shot twice. Once with the smaller framelit on this side. This framelit cuts out the design, but it does not cut out the edge. You have a separate edge piece that will fit either side. So you can run it through the Big Shot. The precision base plate counts as one of your cutting plates, and then you use one single standard cutting plate and run this through the Big Shot. And you would probably want to use your brush, your die brush, to get rid of all these pieces. But then you want to run it through the second time to get this other side. So you're going to line this up again on the opposite side of your cardstock. This edge piece fits both the smaller and the larger. And you want to center it so you have your edges. I'll run this side through the Big Shot. Now you could run these two pieces through your Big Shot at the same time, but I would not run this edge piece without being right next to the larger thinlits, but you would just score this. And with this score line at 5.5. And you would have your gatefold card. You can also line up your pieces with the flat edge around the outside. And your curved edges in the center, and you can use that for stamping on like they did with this card. So versatile. For today's project though, we're just going to use this smaller piece. We're going to line up the curved edge against the edge of the card. We're going to use the cutting edge, cover it up with the second plate, and I'll run this through the Big Shot. And I will take time to release all those pieces, so I'm bringing in my brush, and it's best to leave it attached to the thinlet, and that will poke, so the brushes will go through all the little holes on your thinlet and poke the pieces to release them. And I should get almost all of them. Oh, there's a couple left. You may have a few remaining pieces to poke, but they pop out really easily. Bringing my bag back in, making sure that the seam is in the back, and I'm going to place this on the front of my bag. I do want to use the fine tip glue pen, so I'm bringing that in, and I'm bringing in my silicone mat, and I want to put adhesive just on the very sides. Across the bottom. Not on the top, because I'm going to use this as a pocket. Close up your glue pen by putting that pin in the hole. This adhesive is not sticky, so press it as best you can and then set it aside and allow it to dry. And then we can also decorate the front with some pearls. These are the metal rimmed pearls, and you can use any of the sizes on here. They have a little backing and adhesive, and they come in 3 different sizes. And I think they look very sweet. On my next video, I'm going to show you this little card that you can slip into the pocket, and it becomes part of the design, and I just love this. So check out bevadams.com for this project. I'll have all the directions for you, and I'll also have the gift bag punch board cheat sheet. You can order all these products. Talk to you soon. Bye.